Ladies and gentlemen, this is Joe's Classic Video Games, back with another really cool arcade game for you today. Check this out. We have an original Williams Joust in. This belongs to our buddy Adam down at the beach. And he's been having some issues out of it. It's doing some weird stuff. So we brought it in and we fixed it. And we actually filmed us fixing it. So we'll play that for you so you can see what all we did to it. We'll just make it all in one big long video. This is like a Joust Extreme video. Extreme Joust video, people. If you're into Joust, this is the video, unless it's too extreme for you. So we got this in and we had some different issues with it. Basically there was a power supply thing going on, and then there was something about the high score. So like they were telling us that it was the high score saving something, blah 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 blah. And so I couldn't figure that out because I was thinking, well, it uses a battery to save the high scores. You don't need a high score save kit for Joust. But we finally figured out the deal. So whenever we got it, the power supply wasn't in it, needed to be mounted in. There was a connector that needed to be put back on it. The monitor needed adjusted, some stuff like that, some little minor stuff. A couple light bulbs needed replaced and a couple sockets put in. And then we thought we were all done, and then we figured out after we were all done that it won't let you save your high score. It would get to the point where you're supposed to save your high score, but it wouldn't let you save your high score. So we looked around online, and other people have ran into that same problem, and a few people have figured out that it's something with the widget board, they call it, the in-out board, the interface board. So there's a little board in the back that controls all the controls. Well, the controls work fine while you're playing the game, but it can get to a situation where it won't let you input your initials. It'll say, player 1, and you're on the high list, insert your initials, but it won't do anything. Even though all of the controls were just working, they'll stop working. So we figured out it was on that little interface board, the main chip on that board, the 6821 PIA chip, which I think means peripheral interface adapter. In Bally pinball machines, those go bad a lot, and that was the problem. So we swapped that and it fixed it. Now, the thing was working. I mean, like I said, while you're playing the game, the controls work fine using that same chip. But for whatever reason, there's something in that chip that can go bad and make it where it will not allow you to insert your initials. So I think this one has been painted. It's been stenciled. So somebody has gone through and repainted it with what looks to me like the original colors. If you get a one with the original paint on it, it's these exact colors. The only difference between the one that you would get that's stenciled, that's original, and this one that's stenciled is, if you look real close where the paint is, you can see sharp lines, and on the spray painted ones, the stenciled ones from the factory, there would be more of a bleed, you know. So you can barely tell that it's not original, but man, they did a good job on it. Now they did it a while back, so since then it's got some scuffs and stuff on it, which basically has just made it look more like an original. So it's got just the right amount of patina on it. Of course, the front's all black on them. And then here's this side. Doesn't have as many scuffs. Whoever stenciled it did a really good job on it. A little bit of a scuff right there. And then someone has put what I presume is a brand new overlay on it, which looks very nice. Now it is cracked a little bit here at the edges. A lot of times when you put a new overlay on, it will do that. They just crack it where it bends. And it's a shame, but it's just how it is. It's very hard to get them to not do that. It has something to do with it's laminated. There's some kind of like this textured, I'm not an expert on this, but I've just seen it a lot. This textured top on it that keeps it from wearing, that's what cracks. So when that part has cracked, I've had people say, oh, if you use a heat gun, it won't crack, and then it still cracks. Or if you get it perfect where there's no air bubbles, it won't crack, still cracks. So that's very, very hard to get those to not crack. Usually it'll look fine for a little while, and then after sometimes a week or two, the edge will crack. But with that caveat, this thing is about as nice as you can make one. So, of course, it just has a two-way joystick, left and right. You have a flap button that just makes you fly up. If you let go of it, you start kind of floating back. One player button, two player button, and those are lit. Very cool. And then the same thing over here. If you look, they did a really cool design where the bezel, even though it's dark, it's got like a tinted kind of glass bezel on it. It's a little, it's not a perfectly clear piece of glass. It's got a little bit of tint on it. At least it looks that way to me. I think all the Williams ones were like that. They had just a slight tint built into the glass bezel. I may be wrong, but that's how it's always looked to me. This, you see these stones here continue out to the control panel art, and that's what you're like running on whenever you're playing the game. With your, how do you say ostrich in plural? Is it ostriches? Your ostri? Ostrichi? The little instruction thing's missing over here, but that's not that big of a deal. All it said was insert a quarter. But yeah, this thing's in nice shape. Up here at the top, you got your little dude mounted on his bird. Joust. Williams was coming up with some really creative crap back then. I mean, really. So some guy was probably all like, you know, buzzed out. And he comes in and he's like, hey man, I got a great idea for a game. Okay, follow me now. You're going to be riding an ostrich with a lance and you joust on ostriches. You know they can't fly anyway, but in this game they'll fly. What do you think about that? Doesn't that sound great? Then you can go left and right, but you can't go up or down. And we'll make one yellow and one baby blue. And then all the people in charge were like, that's a great idea, and I'll be damned if it wasn't. It's a really fun game. It worked out really good. So, very cool. So I will get the tripod. We'll play it a little bit, and we'll see if I can put my initials in. Such a cool game. Okay, so I'm going to turn it off and back on so you can see what a Williams game looks like whenever it boots up if you haven't owned one. So they have what they call the rug pattern when it boots up. So that's all the RAM testing and doing their thing. It looks like a rug. Hence they call it the rug pattern. And if it says that, initial tests indicate all systems go, well then you're doing pretty good. These things had like, I think it's 24 RAM chips on them. 4116 RAM chips on them. So it was really common back in the day for some of the RAM to go bad. All right, we're looking pretty good. Let's try it out. Also, all the Williams games had excellent sound. All of the sound effects rock. So, buzzard bait. So basically, all you do is you try to hit the other guys higher than they hit you, and then grab the eggs. Give me my egg. Give me my egg. Oh, we got decapitated. Oh, he got me. I hit him too low. I don't know if you can come down on top of him. No survival points awarded. I don't know how you get the survival points anyways. get in the door. I looked away for a second. It's not my fault. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was going to go down there and get it. Oh, he got me. I was going to go down there and get it. Then the pterodactyl showed up. Oh, man. Well, this guy in the gray is legit. He is legit. All right, so enter your initials. This is the part that wouldn't work. Oh, now it's working. Bam. I'm the 32 best of all time, but what I did was I went into the record table and I changed the damn name. Yeah. Oh, we got it on a quarter, Adam. We're gonna change it to 50 cents for you, buddy. I'm the papa. About screwed up. Looks like there's a little bit of something where you can probably use that as a strategy to bounce off the edge of those platforms. I got to do a better job of getting the eggs. Ah, man. How do you get survival points? First loser, second loser, third loser. I'm losing all the eggs though. That's probably not the smartest way to do it. Oh, I see. The gray guy was this reformed dude. Now wood. Now wood. The gray guy is back. So we meet again. Oh! I wonder if his egg's worth more. Damn it! There's another one. You probably ought to stay up higher, I would think. Like when there's that many down low. Oh, I see what happened. They all remounted. thought I had him. I was all the way up. Uh-oh. 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 We got a situation here, folks. There's a situation here. Thy game is over. Thy ass was kicked. That's the other characteristic of all the Williams games. Bananas hard. Crazy hard. All right, let's. I'm gonna go into the test menu so we can set it on 50 cents. Adam wanted it on 50 cents because the people are playing them out of house and home. So let's see here. We're gonna go into through the test mode a little bit. You can. There's a quicker way to do this, but I had the button the wrong way. Okay, so you can do an extra man every 20,000. You get 5 men for a 1 credit game. High score to date allowed, yes. Pricing selection, so this is what you change. So we want to make it, so the left slot units 1, and right, okay. So left slot units is 1, center slot's 4, right slot is 1, and 2 units required for credit. We did this earlier, didn't we, whenever we were fixing it? But I reset it after that, so. Okay, difficulty of play, letters for highest score. I better leave that at 3. If you put it in any more than 3, people start getting creative. Restore factory settings, clear bookkeeping, auto cycle, set highest score name, set attract mode message. Yeah, that's pretty cool that you can do that too. Okay, that's all we need to do. So now we're on 50 cents. 2 credits. All right. Buzzard bait. Wave 2, survival wave. Oh, I got survival points. How did that happen? I thought I had it planned out. Didn't work, people. Ah! Immediately lost another one. Oh, you can bounce off the top too. That's useful. Man, them gray ones are harder. Here, you little. Come here. Damn it! Not like that. I didn't want it to end like that. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Damn it. You gotta stay away from that pterodactyl, people. Alright. Let's do it again. Let's see if I get better as time goes on. What do you think? Am I going to get better as time goes on? You know what I need? I need a drink of Pepsi. Pepsi will make me stronger. Damn it! How could I? On the second freaking bird. I think after you played a while, you'd get the timing down a little better. Okay, this is the one where they all come out real quick, right? Yeah. Yeah! Damn it! I think if you kill a bunch of them right at the beginning, you'd be a lot better off. I thought I had him. Oh! Egg waves, people. Oh no, I didn't even know that happened. Man, almost had him. They're doing a better job of changing height quicker. Like that. See how he came right for me? Earlier, they don't do that. Or if I can just hunt them. Nope. I was thinking, I wonder if I could just stay out here and let them come to me. Nope, not a good idea. What? Did you see what they said? They said I'm so badass that they won't let me put more than my name on here more than 5 times. All right, I'm up to the 10th place, people. I mean, I'm first too, but we all know I was cheating when I did that. I bet you could get good at telling as you go off one side how high you'll be on the other side when you come back. I bet you could get good at that too. I don't know, man. I think you want to stay off the bottom. I thought it was coming to me over here. Okay, I got the survival points. That's good. Oh, man. Saw that coming. Look at this little sucker. Look at him. Egg wave. Nope. He cheated, I think. I think he probably cheated. There's probably still a board problem. Damn it! Oh, God, it's getting to me. Damn it! Ah, I thought I was already dead. Nice jousting, they say. All right, we're gonna play again. It's gonna be the last one, people. I have better things to do, if you can believe that. It looks like, I'm starting to see a little bit of strategy. It looks like you could probably get pretty good at actually staying in the air and not actually landing unless you had to. So you can actually fly and change. Like you can catch the eggs in the air. Yes, I think if you could get better at staying in the air instead of landing all the time. Like that, how I got the egg before I didn't have to land. Oh man, a gray one again. They're smarter. The gray ones are smarter, people. So like that, how I caught the egg before it hit the thing. I think that helps you. Here comes this sucker. Oh, did I get him? I got him and he got me? I think you hit him right on the nose to kill him, right? Is that right? I got sandwiched in there, people. Wave 6. Alright, I gotta get rid of some of them quicker. Oh, they got me. I'm in a bad place here, people. I'm stuck at the bottom. Oh no! Oh no! What the hell's that one doing? He was down there riding the pterodactyl. Too low. Oh, I got too low. But I did get a better game than I usually do. So I think I'm getting better. I'm gonna keep playing until I get so good that I can play against that guy Lon, who's like the greatest ever on KLOV. So I can play against him for like an hour. I'm gonna keep practicing. I figure by 2030 I'll be able to do that. So there you go, people. That's William's famous Joust arcade game. Quite a fine specimen. This one's working great now, and it looks great. And it's really fun. Look how they did all the Williams games. There's a light, the marquee light, whoop, shines in front of the monitor from this crack up here down on the control panel. So you get this band of light across the control panel so you can see the controls a little bit in a dark arcade. Look at that. That's what you call design excellence, people. Fun as hell, looks great, the sounds are great. You just want to keep putting freaking quarters in it. I mean, they must have made a fortune off of these if they kept them running. They're pretty reliable if you, over the years, you know, people have figured out ways to make them a little better and things like that. But so they're fairly complex. So I think back in the day it was kind of hard for some of the operators to fix them. But man, what a fun game. So by the time you see this video, this probably won't be in our showroom anymore. It'll probably be in Adam's place down at the beach. In the mall. You should go by there and check it out if you want. But we'll probably have some other cool stuff in. Just subscribe to us here on YouTube. We get different videos that we put up all the time, and we've got a lot of stuff for sale at all times. You can go to lionsarcade.com to see what we've got for sale. Make sure to leave us a thumbs up for taking the trouble to film this for you, take you along on the journey playing this great classic. Leave your comments below. I know you got some Joust memories you want to share with everybody. Maybe you can tell me some secrets so I can get a little bit better. Look, extra mount every 20,000 points. It even tells you on the title screen so that you'll pop that quarter in. So leave your comments below. Make sure to subscribe to us if you haven't already. And we will see you on the next video. Joust.